What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Berserk Manga chapter 68 and 69. We left off last chapter with... Well, I guess that we did know at the end of last chapter what we thought was a kill or defeat of Wyald. The man clearly seems to be alive right here. I don't know why I'm pretending to be shocked, because I'm thinking it of more from like a literal, like, IRL logical stance. Like anytime you watch like a zombie movie or a vampire, or anytime you're facing these like otherworldly beings, it makes sense to me to like double, quadruple tap the head or remove the head, limbs, anything, just because you don't know what that is, you know. This isn't like spoilers, like Attack on Titan, where the human side has gotten so much information on Titans that you know how to keep them from like changing. You know that they can't change when they're trying to regenerate and XYZ. Like, you don't have all this information. These monsters are just popping up. You don't know if they can actually even be killed. So the fact that Judo and the others didn't quadruple make sure that there's no possible way this thing could come back and mess us up, it's a mess. It looks like this is going to be an issue because he's alive now. I'm curious. I don't think we made it very far. How do we defeat it? There's no way. Like Guts is tapped. Tapped. So maybe he gets to us and just falls out and dies. There's demonic intervention. Someone tells him he can't. We did see Zodd. Was that last episode? We saw Zodd flying. Is he flying to this? Is he flying to meet the other demons in the Skull Knight that we saw a couple chapters ago? I don't know. Regardless, this man's not dead. We did see some Guts and Griffith interaction as well. And yeah, this is Friday's upload. You guys know the deal with Friday. If this video can get to 150 likes, we will have chapters 70 and 71 up on Sunday, and then 72 and 73 up on Monday. If we're unable to hit the like goal, then we'll just have the 70 and 71 on Monday. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's press play on this. You guys should be able to see my cursor. Yes. We'll turn this down. Okay. Are we recording? Mic? Yep. All right. And I'm gonna guess that when this happens, I'm thinking more and more that Griffith is gonna make Casca his sacrifice to become what he becomes. I'm curious, does he do it out of jealousy and spite for what Casca and Guts have? Like, he doesn't want Guts to be anything with anybody, so he's gonna remove that. And he has a connection to Casca as well, so it's like a double thing. I think they can't just let you sacrifice anything. It's got to be something you care for. Or do you think he just does it because the only other thing that he probably truly loves is Guts, and he knows that he would never kill Guts because Guts is his? I don't know. We'll see. Hey, you just say something? No? Oh my god. I don't want to die. Is he alive but barely moving? Like, is he on death's door? Like, I don't know how we didn't at least remove this part of his head. Oh, hell. Is he gonna, are we gonna expose the, what's underneath? Oh no, he armored him up. I forgot. The White Hawk flies again. Wow, he went to grab the sword and has none of those, like, flexor tendons to even grab it. What was he planning to do with that, by the way? Was that just like a test and see? Or was he really trying to... I know you're in a rush, but you're not ready yet. I mean, it's been a year since you've even worn armor. The thing is, like, he'll never heal. Soon you'll be able to swing that all you want. I mean, he'll never heal in his human body, at least. Oh my god, he caught them that fast? I guess we were right there, huh? These are the carriages that we're in? Oh my god, we haven't moved at all. Bro, the adrenaline in the rush is worn off. What are you planning to do? Here we flip and go. Enemy raid? No way. Oh my god. That's y'all's own fault. That is really your own fault. No, I don't want to die. Not like you die easy. Stubborn bastard. Guts, Griffith, you okay? Oh my god, Griffith is not okay. There you are. Here's the thing. I don't think this... Well, he said there you are. Interesting. And he's is he referring to Griffith in that moment? I thought he might have said there you are, referring to Guts to get his payback. Does he think... I mean, clearly they know something. They know something, alright. Zodd already let them off the hook once. If he delivers Griffith personally, do you think they might keep him alive? Is that what he's going after? Like, he's not going to kill, he's going to, like, get the next God Hand and deliver it, and maybe they'll spare his life or something? Huh. I don't know. You son of a... Don't move. If you do, stop it. Stand down, Griffith. Damn it. What the hell? He's just like some insect, but I... No, you didn't. He's hurt. I'm screwed. No time left. Oh, so he is dying. Which I guess it's like fine. It's like, alright, he's dying. Everybody will be okay. Bro, what about... I mean, they're fodder. You know? But these guys up here, and the ones he took out, like, we had names and lives to live, but, yeah. He said, damn it, what the hell? He's just some insect. Is this Wyald in these aggressive bubbles? It is. I thought that was Guts talking. Damn it, damn it. What the hell? He's just like some insect, but I... Oh, because he picked him up and probably felt how feeble he is. Is he wondering why him? Like, why is he the one destined to be... I'm guessing there's a wall of information that, like, us as a viewer and us as, like, the humans in this story are just not... We're just not hip on. So anytime he makes comments like this, it's head-scratching. I'm screwed. No time left, meaning what? Is he gonna eat him? Is the eclipse happening? Like, what does he mean, no time left? Or is he dying? Is that what he means by no time left? Oh, God, what is that? Oh, he's just thinking, right? If I wind up dead here, I'll be inside that vortex forever. If I wind up dead here... Now, when he means by here, does he mean, like, in this plane? Or does he just mean, like, if I die here, like if I die right now, I'll end up in that vortex, and I'm guessing that vortex is that endless soul of hell bodies we saw when the God Hand was first summoned. You're just kind of there forever. Does he know that Griffith is gonna become that? Is he trying to reason with him? Like, hey, when you become, please, like, curious. I mean, because this is a lot of, like, demonic information coming out right here, you know, the vortex and why him, no time left. Hurry and summon them, the great ones. The great ones. If you're really going to become one of the greats like Zodd says... Oh, no, no, no. You should have it. The Crimson Behelit. Yeah, the one that fell down to the abyss. The Egg of the King. Are we talking about the, so is Skull Knight the king? The Knight of the Skulls? Or the Skull Knight and that, like, Conquering King, are they two different people or are they one and the same? I don't know. And are any Behelits considered eggs of the king, or it's just the crimson one? And he can use it to call them. Could he have used it to call them at any moment when Griffith was like Griffith and fully healthy and everything? Could he have like just called them at any time, purposely or accidentally? Or did the eclipse and everything have to come and then he was able to use it, call them our guardian angels? So it looks like they can't even access them if and when they want to. One of the greats, like Zodd says. I'd love to get a flashback of Zodd and Wyald sitting down having a conversation. And I feel like Zodd's better than him. I feel like the couple times he's mentioned Zodd, it's been very like jealous type. What did he refer to him as, like a cow? And now he's talking about like what Zodd says. I feel like there's a power level there. The 4 members of the God Hand, which we've seen. So none of them came in after the fact. So how did they get in their positions? Were they all predestined as well? And who predestined them? I don't know. That's a whole nother. When we get there, I'm sure all that information will get up. But there's a lot of information revolving these. In time, at that place. And he saw this place, didn't he? God. Oh, everybody's hearing this. Oh, wow, they got his ass surrounded. That's enough. Release Griffith. There's no way you can win now. You people. What's so funny? Every last one of you's got a little twinkle in his eyes. I can't stand it. They ain't the eyes of those who fought for a living. We kind of have. They're like the eyes of a kid who's had his toy taken away. I get it. He's what does it. He's the precious kid's toy. You guys must be so happy. You don't know a damn thing. We don't. We know nothing. We know absolutely nothing. And I think if he wanted to, I mean, he could burst Griffith in his hands like a grape in any moment. But there's 2 things here. One, I feel like even if he was healthy, he wouldn't do it because he knows the repercussions. But if he wanted to, it'd be better if he was fully healthy. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know the power dynamic. Like, can you even, if you're a lower level demon, can you even think of fighting a god hand? Is it even possible? Or is it like instant, like Beerus, god of destruction? Like it's just one sentence, one word, and you're just like thrown into the depths of hell? Or can you actually, if you wanted to and got the jump on them, could you? I don't know. But I feel like he wouldn't do that because maybe there's no way to defeat them. Like he knows if he kills him, that means his death. And number 2, he's probably so scared of what he could become that like he wouldn't even take the chance. Your precious toy was broken a long time ago. Oh, wow. Look at this mangled body. He gave a year's worth of playtime to that perverted jailer in the Tower of Rebirth. How do they know all this? I mean, I'm sure... I don't know why I'm asking, but... Man, y'all have all the details, and it ain't just some skinnies missing. His arm muscles, leg muscles, and tongue. They've all been cut up or cut out. Everybody doesn't know that. Dang, only the super secret Purple Dolphins Rescue Squad knew that information. And now that... You know what's wild is, like, we know if the story went a different way and everybody saw how weak he was, like, now the whole band sees it. Would they still flock to him as that, like, symbol of power? Or would they just naturally want it to be Guts? Guts said he would leave anyway, so I don't even know if they might have to. I bet you plan to carry him up and make something of yourselves again. Too bad it'll never happen again. He can't do battle anymore, or ride a horse, or wield a sword. Correct. All that information is correct. Hell, he can't even stand up on his own. You're lucky if he can crawl around like a bug. He can't live on his own the rest of his life. Correct. Look at the look on Corcus's face and everything. I mean, he's not speaking incorrect facts. And I'm really curious if Griffith is even given free will to make a choice, to decide, like, because everything he just said is true. Like, he's never going to lead, he's never going to battle, ride a horse, stand. The man's basically handicapped the rest of his life. Is he given a choice to choose that and sacrifice loved ones, or just, you know, go on? I don't think there's even a choice. Notice they haven't shown Griffith's eyes in any of this. Is he sad right now? Is he angry? Was he trying to appeal to his good side, and now you're just doing this? Oh, there goes his eyes. None of you got any hope, not even a sliver. What are we? What is this? What's this pock, pock, pock? What is that? Is that Griffith trying to speak? Was he being choked out, or what's happening here? Look at the rage, bro. Gut's always ready to go. Whoa, don't move. I still have enough strength to pluck his head off. Would he? And can he? I don't know. You get to the question of free will again. Does anybody have it? If it's predestined, does it matter what happens to Griffith here? Because can they not just, like, put his head back on and let him become? Like, is it that Griffith is so invincible, he could be dismembered and quartered right here, literally pulled apart, head plucked off, and it doesn't matter because he is something that he is destined to become? Or is it not an invincible thing? It's more of like invincible in a different way. If it's true, then there's no way he can be allowed to be killed. Like, the universe and interventions will align that Wyald will not be able to pull off his head because Griffith is destined to become something. Or is it the other way? You can literally burn him to ash and he will rise again because he's that destined. I guess we'll see which one it is. Well, don't move. I still have enough strength to pluck off his head. Now, while the atmosphere is still nice and hopeless, better hurry before I can't see anymore. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have what you're looking for at the moment. Where's the Behelit? That can't be. You're supposed to have it. It can't. Bro, that shit trickled down to the abyss. And at this point, does he still even need to have it? I think everyone knows who this is. You knew who he was, and you didn't even see that he had it on him. It wasn't like the Behelit triggered him to know who that was. You knew. You're kidding. If that's not here, If that's not here, does that mean you die? I mean, this is Zodd. Now I'm curious, is Zodd even bigger than what Wyald turned into? Or is it just because Zodd is behind the still semi-human figure of him, he's bigger? I need to see a scale. I need to see a double scale out here. I mean, that's Zodd behind him, right? I mean, let's go ahead and get to the next. Chapter 69. Why did that just reload 20 times? Hold on, let me make sure we didn't miss anything. Good God. I mean, that's a pretty dope shot. You can't really see much because it's a little dark, but that's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're kidding. If that's not here, oh my God. And just this, like, Hades spellbound beast coming here. You know what's wild is, like, everybody's seeing this. Well, I'm guessing divine intervention is keeping anything from happening to Griffith. Not that he can just regenerate like he's flipping Deadpool or Wolverine. Like, it just won't be. Now, did he show up here coincidentally at the right time? Or did he... I don't know. You're never going to ask that question. Zodd looks like he was heading here. But had he been 5 seconds behind, would Griffith still have a head? Or was he always meant to get there before that happened? I mean, look at the size. He is bigger. Good God. And this is what we were fighting? Yeah, current Guts isn't handling that. At all. Good Lord. Massive. Even bigger. Look at Gorkas's face here. Wyald is either bleeding, sweating, or both, or he already was. He knows what's up. Guts knows who that is. Why are you... Oh. Did he just pick him? I'm trying to figure what just happened here. Did he just, like, bull ram him? He did. Oh my God, he's got his whole body on his head. I want to hear Zodd speak here. I feel like he's going to have a bunch of information that could be very, very useful. And he won't be as much of a dick as Wyald was. Oh my God. We thought he was so big and he's literally on top of his head. He's just going to fly out of there. He's here. It's the real thing. They all know who it is. They all know who it is. Good God. So, what's going to happen here? Are you just going to fly off into Abyss or what? Jesus. Good Lord. Anybody? Zodd looking Griffith dead in the eye. I want power scaling so bad. As far as, like, is it, and I'm sure we'll find out, like, Knight of the Skull, God Hand, Zodds and the rest? Or is it God Hand, Skull Knight, the rest? I don't know. Zodd, what do you think you're doing? Is this on their orders? No, that can't be. Do what thou wilt. That's the only commandment for us apostles. But it seems like Wyald is unsure of like what is or what isn't. Like I feel like there's a tier gap between the two of them. Like Zodd might have like direct contact to the God Hand or whoever else, and like I don't think Wyald has that. So that's their only command. Do what you want, essentially. Even if I wring him to death right here, no one should have any reason to complain, even if he's the fifth one. Oh, wow. I think he's just gonna die. Fifth one, what's he talking about? That's right, and if I rip you open here and now, that too's my free will. Notice what they said, though. Free will. Is that a real thing? I don't know. And fifth one makes me curious of... Was there a first and original God Hand? And then they chose a second, a third, a fourth? Or did those four come to be at the same time? If not, why the need for more? And then, do they... I mean, a hand only has 5 fingers. Would there be a need for a sixth? Or why was there a need for a fifth one? I don't know. And he's talking about free will. Is that a real thing? Do the apostles even have free will? He says they could do what they want, which I guess is the definition of free will. But I feel like there's a timeline stream here, like some Marvel Kang shit. And maybe you can have free will, like you can be up here doing shit, you can be down here doing shit if it doesn't affect this stream here. And maybe once you do things that affect this stream, intervention takes place. Like, even if he wanted to wring him to death right now, something would keep him from doing that. Maybe that something is Zodd. Maybe Zodd thinks he's here of free will, but is he? I don't know. Or maybe he could wring him to death, but like we said, he would just resurrect regardless because he's chosen. Ow, wait, stop. You and me are on the same side. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's not him. He don't got it on him. He don't got the Behalit. He ain't the man we think he is. Then either way, there's no chance of you surviving. Hey, this is what y'all should have been doing. Dang, his intestine just bursting out. Yo, if I'm Wyald though and I'm going out like this, I'm squeezing. I'm just popping Griffith like a grape right there. Fuck it, I'm going out anyway. Like, I'm at least gonna ruin some plans, or I'm gonna be destined to be in this eternal pit of hell forever anyway. Alright, well, I'm going out with spite. So did he willingly drop him? I wonder? I don't know. Are you alright? Oh, Jesus. Now what the hell do we do? We could barely... We didn't even... I guess we did. He was gonna die, but we barely beat Wyald. This isn't a thing. Like, that's not a thing. This is like... Plead. Please. Like, What's wild is, like, he knows what he's to become. And I feel like it's making him freeze up. When, if he wanted to, he really could. See, that's what I'm so curious. Was Zodd just flying by? Because the eclipse is happening. I feel like that's something that includes all demons, all apostles. I don't know if they all meet in one place, or it's something that they all have a role to play or do. So was it by chance that Zodd was just flying by and saw Wyald down there, and he's like, what the hell is this shit? Or was he flying by purposely looking for Wyald, and... I don't know. It will return to your hand because that's how it is. That's how it is. Yeah, wait, please. Come back and give us some information, please. Help us. Now, he did still have an interaction with the God Hand, did he not? We didn't get that, did we? And I made the call of, like, when that happened and those, like, demonic things showed up in his room. Did he even think that was real? I don't know. I've got something to ask you. What the hell's the eclipse? Ain't it this monkey's monster thing? That death you said I wouldn't be able to escape. Wasn't that him? No. Not even close. He thought that was it. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine. You're a human. You don't know. How am I supposed to know there's going to be death worse than that? Oh, God. Can you imagine, like, they were really attempting to kill this thing at one point. Love his design 10 times better than Wyald's. You will understand soon. That doesn't sound great. Hey. And he's gone. Gone. Corcus gives me Usopp vibes, by the way. Well, I'm gonna say he's dead now, but still, I would still attempt to do the same thing. I'm still like cutting off arms and removing the head. I would try to get some conversations with him, and you think he's really dead yet? That brain still might be ticking. Try to fix this look. Oh shit. What is this shit? I might need to move. What's that? Are these all the souls he's killed in his apostle time coming out of him? Maybe. I might need to move here. Or are these souls coming to get him? Tearing it up? No, it's being dragged from the... It's being dragged in from the inside. That's it, I guess. Yep, there he goes. So his whole thing just his whole physical essence is being pulled in. Guess that's what happens when an apostle dies. But didn't we see apostles die a couple times before? We didn't. I don't think we got this imagery of him being pulled in. Y'all are in. Yeah, it's gone. What did we just see? What's so wild is like it's not just like the main. It's not just like Guts and Griffith seeing this. Like they all saw it. How do you go on after this? Hey, look here. What's the... Oh, did the behelit just like form on the ground? Wow, no way, but what else can it... This... Was that the monster's true form? No way. Oh! This little old man? Is that his true form and they just came and pulled back all the demonic out of it? So I'm curious, this is his human form, because I don't think we've seen this before. We didn't see this when we killed Slug Boy. We were already in hell, or whatever that was. And when he killed that first count, or whatever, I don't remember like seeing a reverted back human form or him being pulled in. Maybe we did. I don't know. It was a month plus ago. Months ago. Is that the state that Wyald pledged himself in? Like, was he that old man? And that's the form that gets reverted back to if and when you die? Or is that just the form they just choose to show him at his weakest? I don't know. Because there's still questions on, like, we don't know how apostles are really chosen. Whether you have to have a behelit in your hand and then reach the point of, like, death or something you would be willing to give up and then you can become. There's no rhyme or reason. It's like luck of the draw if you happen to have one of those on you. Either way, though, we didn't learn anything new, unfortunately. It was still cool to see all this information being spoken in front of people. And not just known as, like, us the viewer, but the characters as well. But we already knew, you know... trying to go back up here. There wasn't anything too crazy as far as information drop. Now the question becomes, I think the most interesting one was this quote right here. Free will. Does anybody have free will in this story? Shit, do we have free will? We might be in the Matrix. I don't really know. But I don't think he said anything that we as a viewer didn't already know. If he dies, he looks like he's going to be pulled into the hell, and we saw that before in the prologue chapters. He's talking about summoning them. It looks like well, not if you have a crimson. I don't think just a crimson one summons them, because we saw the count. I don't know if he summoned them or they came to get him. They were still shown that way as well, but it looks like a crimson one at least can be used to summon them. Now, can a crimson one be used by any demonic apostle, anything, and be used to summon them, or do all the god hands have a crimson one on them that at any point can be used to summon? I don't know. He looks at them as their guardian angels. It looks like maybe they can rewrite death if they choose to, or do you think the only way that Wyald would have been saved right here is if they're like, okay, we'll save you, what are you choosing to sacrifice? I don't know. He'll be one of the greats. 4 members. Okay, so we know these 4 are already in place. When it came to be, were these 4 put in place all at the same time? Was one put before the other? And then why the need for the others if they weren't put in at the same time? I'm going to say, since it's God hand, we probably stop at 5 because there's only 5 fingers. Maybe, I don't know why there was a need for a 5th. Whether there was just always destined to be 5. We see that place again that we've already seen. But besides that, there's not much information new that we can take other than everybody getting to interact with Zodd and everybody hearing this information. And the rest of the Band of the Hawk seeing, like, what you thought Griffith was and going to be, like, is no more. There's no more of that. Now, I'm curious these looks, though, because there were some looks made here between the 2 of them. Like, this looks like a, I don't know what the hell that is, face from Griffith, which is, you know, understandable. But there was, like, a look that Zodd gave. Was it, like, a nervous thing? Was it, like, a Griffith... Or is he just nervous because he knows what Griffith's going to become and doesn't want to be on, like, a bad side when that comes to be? Or is it just, like, a nervous, like... they're communicating somehow? I don't know. Like, this look right here, because you see this here and you see this look he gives. This looks like a, like, almost scared look, honestly, and then they make eye contact here. I don't know. It's very It's a lot, though. It's a lot. We'll go ahead and leave it there. That was good, though. Some good stuff. Again, this will be up on Friday. If I don't see you guys, enjoy your weekend. If we're able to get that 150 like goal by Saturday at midnight Eastern time, we will have chapters 70 and 71 up on Sunday, then 72 and 73 up on Monday. If not, we'll just have 70 and 71 up on Monday. It's getting there. I feel like within the next 10 chapters, we're gonna be getting. I don't know what we're gonna be getting, but we're gonna be getting it. So we'll see. Appreciate everybody. Like, share, subscribe as always.